So I'm out here at Ash Meadows. When you pull off on from the highway, I guess I should have stopped because there's a sign. But you turn onto this dirt road, and then I don't know, it's about a mile, half a mile up the dirt road. So I'll show you. And then it's further down that way. But I just wanted to stop and check this out. There's a flyer, which I'm not there yet, but because I live pretty close to this place, so the map and where we're at. See, we're right here.
We're going here.
Where we're going?
Visitor Center, Crystal
there. Eventually we will get to Devil's Hole.
Up to Long Street.
And then Long Street Cabin. This is the area where to get. I cannot see anything on my screen. So, this is the first part of the stop, which it's okay. Looks fine. The green we're seeing over there is because there's a mine out here, so there's a lot of mine. They have a little video at the visiting center, the main part of it, that talks a little bit about it. This is the other thing. So, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to stop at the first part to show you guys this. And then I thought it was kind of cool that you could see the green lime out here. So we are going to continue going up to the visitors area, so I will see you in a few minutes. Ash Meadows National Wildlife Refugee Place. It's a pretty nice building. I'm going to show a close-up of it a little bit better in a minute. But I wanted to point out over in this area, I don't know if you can see it on the sign or not, but there's actually RV bus parking, so it's bigger to park at. We parked over by the curbs where it's shaded. So, but I just wanted to show they do actually have places for your Class A RVs, and if you live in one of them buses and stuff like that, they actually have parking for it. And then, of course, the handicap parking. So, this is pretty cool. Where it's the Eagle. I don't know if you guys just can see that. I really got to get me a screen shade thing. But stories in stone. It says more than 500 million years ago, much of the southwest was covered by a large shallow sea. Life on land was scarce, but cold shellfish and algae thrived in warm ocean waters. Over time, calcium carbonate from skeletal remains mixed with mud and sand compacted to form sedimentary rock layers up to 27,000 feet. 7,925 meters thick. These rock layers underline the valley floor and make up the mountains to the east, west, and south of Ash Meadows. So, what's this say? Can you spot the rattlesnake formations in the mountains across the way? Look to see. Oh, okay. Here it says Pollock ancient life era, 532 to 251 million years ago. The fossils you see here are just a few of the many different types of ancient sea creatures that once thrived during the Paleozoic era, but you won't find traces of them here. The fossils are long gone, erased by erosion and faulting. And here you can see like different life forms that are in the rock. So yeah, this place is actually really cool. I don't think I could film once we go into the building. So, what were you saying about the monarch butterflies?
Once a year, around fall, there's thousands of monarch butterflies that gather in this area for the water before they die off in their trip.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the camera and go and check out the inside. I guess there's like a 20-minute video you could watch, and it explains a bunch of the stuff out here. So be back in a few. So we're back outside at Ash Meadows. They have some picnic table areas, and then the bird walk, which is what we're going to be walking down. They actually have a tour guide today. I guess it's about a mile walk of where he's going, but we're going to skip it for the day and just go on our own. So, but that's something I would suggest, maybe if you're out here and they have one, to take it, because they teach you more about the stuff and explain more things. So I'm going to try to record as much as I can, but I don't want to fill my SD card, so I'm just going to keep pausing and recording as we come across more interesting things. So I will be back in a few minutes. So we're still on the bird walk. We got to the turquoise springs, so I'm going to film that to give you guys just a view of it. If you could look, I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but if you look really closely, you can actually see some fish down there. I can't really see any yet. So, oh, I can see a couple of little, but they look like little minnow type.
And those are the pupfish.
Yeah.
There goes the pupfish.
Yeah. Well, the thing only looked like maybe a half an inch long.
Yeah, they're babies.
Yeah. But it's actually really nice and cool right now because it's pretty hot. Oh, there's a... Is that a... Nope,
No,
that's just
seaweed.
a seaweed.
Oh, moss.
Whatever. But, a few minutes ago there was a butterfly flying around here, but I'm not seeing them now.
There's a school of them.
Oh yeah, I see them.
5.
I'm going to try to get that on camera. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. You can see where the water is rippling.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. I don't know. I should be, you know. That's zoomed all the way. That's zoomed out. Down all the way. Get this back to normal. Yeah. So, yeah.
Third rarest plant on the face of the planet. The yellow
Oh,
ones.
really?
Yep. They only grow here.
But it's actually, because we're by this water, it's actually a really cool place. Like it's, I don't know, it feels like it's about 10 degrees cooler in this spot. Because when it gets 110, 115 out here, I don't think it's matter much, but it's only supposed to hit 87, and it's around noon, I think, right now, maybe 11. I don't know what time it is, but I know it's not like 1 or anything. Because we left our house at 10, well, the gas station at 10. It's not that far away, so it's probably around 11, 11:15. Yeah, it's really clear. It actually looks so good. I just want to go down there and drink some. I'm so thirsty right now. You know, I got bottled water. Oh, there's some little metal fishes too.
Yeah, there's
Let's
school
see.
right there.
Yeah, try to get them.
Over here.
Okay. Yeah. Just can't
Those
tell on
are
this
the
screen, so
third rarest fish on the face of the planet.
back this up some. But yeah, if they're
In an underwater cavern, you want to get a...
oh yeah,
See how it goes down?
yeah, that's awesome. See if I could get that. But anyways, if you get tired of water, they have some benches you can sit here. But with that water being there, it just feels so, like with the light breeze we have, it just feels really good. course, you can hear all the wild animals out here, well, the birds. I try to get quiet so we can hear them, but okay, I'm going to continue on, and then at the next stop we will film some more.
This stream pumps 385 gallons per minute.
Wow.
Well, aquifer.
I don't know what happened to the fish. They disappeared as soon as this came on. Probably. That water looks so clear. Now I want to go swimming. I didn't see this when I was on this side of the building. Well, I didn't go on this side of the building last time, but we're heading out from the main visitor center, and on my way out I noticed this big old lizard rock. That's awesome. Okay, so I don't know if we're going anywhere else today. We are. Oh yeah, we're going to Long Street House, so I will meet you guys up there. Ahead. Fossil Springs Mound. The back of Jack's cabin is built into this low white hill known as a fossil spring mound. Slow flowing spring trap, wind blown sediments in the surrounding mud and plants and mound forms. Water pressure pushes the spring to the top of the new mound. The cycle continues and more sediment gathers, so the mound grows taller and taller. Eventually the spring pressure is not enough to overcome the mound, and the water stays underground or comes out elsewhere. In Jack's day, the spring seeped out of the side of the fossil mound and into the cabin. Over time, the collective mud sediment dried from chemical bonds and became rock. This mound could be thousands of years old or a few centuries. Its age is unknown. Oh, wow.
They'd say excavating it would probably actually date it, but they're not going to dig it up.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool.
This thing is huge. See on this side? Oh, there's part of it.
Oh, wow.
And then see underneath?
Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can get a better...
I'm going to keep on one.
Yeah, but I'm not allergic to bees like you, so if I get stung, it's not that big of a deal. If I get stung once, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just still cry like a baby. Yeah. This is actually kind of cool.
We see water.
Yeah, we will go to the water. Do you want to check out the cabin first or the water first?
Cabin, probably.
Okay.
I've been in there, so
I'm shocked they don't have the bee nest inside the cabin or a hornet's
they
nest.
clean them out of the cabin.
Yeah, they would have to.
You can go in there.
I'm going in there. This is actually kind of cool. They didn't make the cabins very tall back then.
They weren't tall people.
That's true. Well, inside it's pretty tall. And this is kind of cool.
Did I put the shelf?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it's like he just built the wall and then put in the shelves, but he didn't even complete the whole wall because you could see the light coming in from the outside.
Let's see how you braced it
Yeah.
with one piece of wood.
Yeah. That's all they used to do back then, true. And then you had like that. I wonder what that was dug up for.
I think it just fell apart.
Oh, over the...
Well, they tried to reseal it.
Yeah, I could see that they tried to reseal it.
And then shift in the water, see how the boards are warped from water.
Yeah, okay.
So they think it was the underground spring shifting.
Yeah, so you got some mud hornet nest up there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this thing's actually kind of cool.
But see how cool it is inside?
It's extremely nice and cool. It's probably 10-15 degrees cooler in here than it is outside.
Tell the bunnies all in here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is really cool.
Bird's nest.
Yeah.
He did this all by hand. I love how I did the windows.
Yeah, I do too. But they're big enough, if you think about it. You always see in westerns them jumping on windows through windows. Now I could, if the windows were this size, I could see them jumping through that.
Think about it, it has no glass. That's how old it is.
Yeah. Well, you know, not everybody, when they like put in windows, they didn't usually put glass. Not everybody back then could afford it. Glass was pretty expensive, so.
That's what it says. It bloated the same day.
Concrete block coated with a sandy lime plaster replicates the spring mound that supported the cabin's back wall. This small cave opened into the lower spring mound, providing a trickle of water. In addition to drinking water, Jack also stored perishable food in this natural cool spot. Makes sense. 1928 was like this, but 1927 were helpful to restore stone mansion, resetting the original stones. Wow. It's pretty cool. Yeah, they started restoring in 1927, so alien species like this eat native fish and snails while stealing their habitat. Nice.
These bullfrogs weren't around until the mid-30s.
Really?
And they used them as food.
Huh. I like how you can see the rock formations in the water. Yeah, those standing up like little statues or something.
You see the school's fish easier too.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if I could get that on camera though. Look at where you can see where the dust is coming up underneath the water. That actually looks pretty cool.
Because it's an underwater aquifer.
Yeah. It's underwater and then it comes up to the top.
Yeah. That's actually water trapped between fault lines.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what aquifer is.
Nice.
I have the picture what the streets actually look like when you're here. This is restored. That's how it is now. And then that's what it looks like.
Okay.
See how he is.
Yeah. Oh, this was in 1972.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Yeah, long stream.
And then they had it.
And then it recently restored out flow stream. Nice. What I'm gathering is the temperature. It drops 16 gallons per second. And then something about, see the blowing sand debris burst up by water flowing. Let me get on camera. See the blowing sand debris burst up by water flowing out of the ground. This is called a column spring. It flows out in nearly 16 gallons every second. This is a cooler spring than those in the foothills behind you, 78 degrees, compared to the 93 degrees in the room springs. In the century since Jack Longstreet lived here, the shape of the spring pool and outflow were changed to suit ultraculture. The natural steeper slopes of the spring pool and the slow meadows of the water favorable to endangered fish and snails disappeared. The refugee will work to reshape this pool for the endangered fish and snails that have lived here for thousands of years. Yeah, that is.
Isn't that a trip?
Yeah, it is.
Think about that. That's 16 gallons per second.
Yeah, it's a lot of water. No, I don't know what that noise was. Whatever animal it was not happy that you were there.
I didn't see it. I thought it's the wind blowing the tree.
Oh, it's just a tree match making that noise.
All those little babies.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
I'm gonna try to zoom in, see if I could catch some of them fish on camera.
Get a better thing over here.
That
There's
is.
like shitloads. Now it's facing the sun. Probably.
Well, if I can't catch it, I edit it. No,
Drop it down.
I'm not gonna drop it down.
I'm just leaning up like this with my phone. I just think it's a trip watching all that stuff come up.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Okay. That's the long street. So, where we heading next?
Might go to the levee.
The levee. But go check out the levee, I guess. So, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. The reservoir out here in Ash Meadows. It's pretty windy, so I don't know how well you'll see us. There's a bird flying across the... Hopefully I'm getting it. But it's pretty windy out here, so we'll still go a little bit. Actually, let it go, so. Actually don't smell either. There's no like nasty dead fish smell or anything.